Hey everybody, this is Jennifer Gabat and Paul Gabat coming to you live here tonight at Natural Bridge, Virginia. How are y'all doing tonight, guys?
Hey everybody.
Hey everybody, we are so excited for y'all to be here because I've got a great pleasure of introducing to you later on my mentor and my good friend Justin. They're going to come on and tell their story. And guys, I'm just super excited, and I'm so happy y'all are here.
You know, people, every day, thousands and thousands of people are looking online for a way to make extra money or to make a full-time income. You know, that's how we started. We were looking for a way to make a full-time income. And we were fortunate. You know, we found an excellent company. It was a high-ticket affiliate marketing company. Fantastic. A great company. But the problem with a great company like that is that you have to use paid ads to promote it. If you don't pay for the ads to promote it, you have no way of anybody seeing what you're doing. And so you really just, you're just spinning your wheels and might as well close your business up. And it just gotten to the point to where we could no longer afford to pay for ads.
You know, guys, it happened to me. You know, I thought that we would be able to get in this high ticket affiliate. I would be able to buy the traffic and the money would just come in. And the sad realization is that I got $120,000 in debt. And I had to find a different way of being able to stay online. And, you know, I figured out that it wasn't the ad budget that was my problem. My problem was that I wasn't in a leadership role model in my business. I was lacking those skills to actually turn that around to be able to attract people to this industry. And that's the reason why you're here, guys. You're here because you want to become that attractor factor, right? I know that there's a lot of you that are struggling in this industry, just like I was when I first started. And thanks to Millionaire Mentoring, they introduced me to the system that it has just changed my life, but not just my life, thousands of other people in this industry that have has learned this formula, has transformed their life. And the great thing about this is it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in health and wellness, you're an affiliate marketer, or you're a multi-level marketer, or just in a brick and mortar. You know, the key to being online is getting eyeballs to your offer, okay? And that's what we're going to be covering tonight. And that's the reason why I'm just super excited about this. So guys, I want to tell you, go and get you a pen and paper, get you something to drink, turn all distractions, turn the TV off, turn the phone off, because guys, I'm telling you, you are not going to want to miss this presentation, because like I said, it has changed my life. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys, okay? Because I know that like me, y'all are ready to get this party started, right?
Let's get this party started.
Let me share my screen. And get you started. Beginning.
Yep.
Awesome. So guys, because you're here to find out how to become the attractor factor and to 10x your business. And again, I have my special guest here. We got Danny Yoshi, my mentor, and Justin here to help me through this. But guys, this is what we're going to be covering, okay? We're going to talk about the struggles and the pains in this marketplace now, today, real time, because this is real struggles. And we want to help you overcome those struggles, because we're going to help you set up your Facebook profile for success. How about turning your Facebook page into an ATM? We're going to cover this. to build a target audience just on Facebook and how to 10x your business and your income. You know, so here's what people do. You know, you get all excited, you're in a new business, regardless of what it is, and what do? They say, build that list of all those friends and family that you can think of. So what do? You start thinking of those friends and family that this would be the ideal opportunity for them. So you make that 100 list, right? So you get that list and you start so excited and you started sharing it to all your friends. And then what happens? Oh my God, you get the rejection of, you know, I love you, but I just don't understand why you're doing this. Okay. So then you're still excited about this opportunity, but now you're out of your cold or your warm market. Okay. Then now what do? Well, as most of us do, we turn to social media. Well, the problem with social media, when you turn to that, if you do not understand the way it works, then you come off as you're pitching or you're spamming people because you're sharing links and you're telling people all about this program and product, how good and great this is. And then it only leads to more rejection because guess what? You don't understand your target market. And the problem is that they may just run from you, you know, and you get frustrated like that, or even unfriend you, or even one of these, or what about this dreaded Facebook jail? Oh my gosh, you do not want to end up in Facebook jail because it could take you days to get or weeks to get out of the Facebook jail if you ever get out of that. And once you go in there, and if you have no other way of producing leads, then your business is dead until you're back on there. So it's best to understand how to do it and not even go in there to begin with. So another problem is that they just don't know how to generate leads. Okay, they don't know how to target the right market to get those high quality leads. Okay, and then what happens is if they don't have the leads coming in, they can't produce or purchase all the products and services that is a lot of times that are required to do business with some of these companies. Okay, and so one of the things that happens is that you get stockpile of products, and you're having closets and rooms that you have no place to put stuff, and you've got that auto ship coming in every day. So you're trying to find people to buy this, but you don't know how to recruit people. Okay, you don't understand how to build a list of high quality leads, or you may not just have an ad budget. You know, most people, just like I did when I got into my business, they invest all of their money and then they have no ad budget left to do business. Okay. Or, you know, what if I gave you 1,000 leads? Would you be able to close those sales? You know, most people are not salespeople. Okay. You have to understand the concept of building that relationship first before you can even go into presenting your offer, because they struggle to close or they just don't know how to do that, and only leads to no team duplication. So how are you going to grow your business if you have no one coming in with you? Okay, so that is a very important. And again, this is what most people do. This is the industry that we're in. Okay, just like I wanted to start a business. Okay, my husband was home and I wanted to be home. So just like most of us, we turn to the internet. Okay, I've seen thousands of people make it work. Why not me? Okay, so what do? I invest my own hard-earned money into the trainings and products or services. I mean, I invested $60,000, guys, into a high-ticket affiliate because they sold me on a done-for-you system. Okay, it wasn't until I realized that I got into it that I invested into my business, that I needed an ad budget. Okay. And when I ran out of that ad budget, what does most of us do? We turn to social media. Well, the problem is that if you don't have someone to guide you, it could be a 2 to 4 year learning curve. And then you're risking more of your personal time and money, because you still got those auto ships coming in. You've got those monthly subscriptions. I mean, the expenses with your business doesn't go away. So you've got to find how to generate leads, you know. And so unfortunately, most people get like this. I was like that. I was like that, guys. In April, I was ready to throw it away. And so most people do not get like that, you know. And so if you do get past that, you start making money, and then you reinvest into your primary business, and then it is a cycle, okay? So this is why most businesses, home-based businesses, fail, okay? It's a sad reality that only 5% of home-based industry are successful. That's a sad number, because you know why? It's because people are not taught the fundamentals of building relationships with people.
Amen.
First, before they even offer their product or services, to see if there's a need to be filled in there to begin with, okay? People are told to brand the product or company instead of themselves. Well, their business is the ones that's benefiting from their promotions by telling you to do this. Okay, the problem with that is, what happens if you decide to go in a different direction in your business? Or, God forsaken, that the business goes out of business. What happens then? You're branded to that business, and then you have to start all over from scratch. So it's best that if you brand yourself versus branding the business. Okay, and then a lot of people, they think that they can get into business and they can not have to do any work, and they treat it like a hobby, and it remains like that. Okay, but what if there's a way that I could tell you that you could turn your Facebook profile into your own personal ATM machine? Would y'all like that, guys? Because I can show you, by stepping into a leadership role and having the guidance with a millionaire mentoring, can make a difference of what you're doing now and what you can be doing on a regular basis, having $1,000 commissions deposited regularly the same day into your PayPal account.
Same day, straight to your bank account. No 30 days waiting.
So, guys, this is why you're here, okay? Because if you understand any of that I just covered, you may be experienced that. I know I was. And it wasn't until I aligned myself with a millionaire mentoring that has put me on the right path. And I want to bring out my mentor that has really changed my life, the way that I have been doing business. He has breathed life back into my other business by incorporating these skills that we're going to cover in just a moment. So Danny, would you come on out and just tell us a little bit about your story? And thank you so much for being part of my life, Danny.
Hey Jennifer, thank you so much for having me here. Really appreciate you guys, and I'm super pumped, obviously, for you guys, and really happy for you guys, right? So basically, let's go back to the year starting of the end of 2013, where basically I dropped out of university, and basically I just said to myself, I didn't want to study anymore. I didn't want to spend tens of thousands of dollars in a degree. And let's just say that I want to just get into a job, right? Just get to a job board, just get something going on, right? Get some income coming in so I can do something that comes along the way without me even knowing. And my friends and family, they hated me to do that, basically, because from my culture. You have to go to university, study, and all that stuff, right? So my friends and family, they hated me just for going to a job that they didn't even like, and sadly, even me, I didn't like. So I got into this job. It's a night shift job here in London. It was around 3 or 4 years ago when it was. I got that job just so I can earn some money and to see what happens there. And then it came to a point where it was like 3 to 6 months in the job. I just started to basically not like what I do, and I started to see life a little bit differently because I didn't want to do what most people do, like work in a job for the rest of their lives. And basically, what happened was I said to myself, "Is this what life's about? Just working a job and just dying, kind of thing, right?" I didn't want to do that, so this is how my journey to online marketing success and everything started. So I was so much in pain because my family was struggling financially a little bit as well. And also I wasn't doing a degree or university. So the pressure was on me. Let's just say that. The pressure was on me. And it's a very tough position to be in, guys. If you're watching this, right? You're not doing well financially. Your friends and family are laughing at you. They're not happy with you. Like, you have a lot of tension, right? So this increased my pain and capacity to basically take massive action. So what I did was I got my phone out. This was like 2, 3 in the morning in my break times because I used to work 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, which is like a graveyard shift where my life was just going. I couldn't see the sunrises, the sunsets. I was just waking up in dark and going in dark. That's how my life was. So I didn't see daytime. Every time I saw daytime, it was like, it's like heaven. That's exactly how I was. So I pulled out my phone. I typed in Google how to become successful. 10 things came up. The first thing was real estate, stocks. The last thing was make money online, working from home. That caught my attention. I copied and pasted that number 10, pasted it in Google, and that's how my journey to online marketing started. I subscribed to all the Guru's email lists. I bought every product you can think of. I was the Guru's best customer, just to say that, because I bought everything. And when it came to 2014 to mid 2014, and towards the end of 2014, I got into debt of around $30,000 to $40,000, and the debts would just keep going higher and higher because I thought that I had to keep buying products and services to become successful in internet marketing and network marketing. That's what I thought I had to do. So it got to a point where, towards the end of 2014, I got so frustrated, being scammed, misled, overwhelmed, confused by all the gurus. I just had no guidance, anything, right? I lost belief in myself. Then I started going to live events. Then I started to just learn more, surround myself with the right people. And I found myself some people, some mentors that I came across in 2015. And from there, I started to learn some strategies. I started to make my first $100 in a single day, $500 a month, then $1,000 in a single month, which replaced my job income. So my belief level increased to the sky. I was like, yes, I finally replaced my job income. And some of you guys watching this, I know you guys want to replace your job income. Trust me, you can do it. It's the best feeling in the world when you do that. And you can do way more than that, by the way, okay? So once that happened, my belief increased, and I said to myself in 2015, mid-2015, I said to myself, I'm going to quit my job and take a leap of faith and not have a plan B and make my plan A work. Most people can't do that, right? But my dream was so big and my why was so strong, I had no choice to make it happen. Because here's the thing, right? This might touch some of you guys who are watching this right now, because I put myself into a position where I have no choice to making this happen. And if you put yourself into a position where you have no choice to make something happen in life, guess what's going to happen? You're going to make it happen. You're going to make it happen because now you have no choice, right? So the job was gone. I was still in debt, and I was paying the debts off with the money that I was making. And then when it came towards the end of 2015, I started to make my first $2,000 a day. And that was my biggest breakthrough, right? That's like 2 months of income in one day. And guys, once you have that, your belief will increase. And trust me, it's the best feeling in the world. Your belief, because once the belief increases, then you just get tapped into another different world of possibilities, and anything's possible with no limits. Then it came to a point where it came towards 2016. I started to travel a little bit, because obviously I'm the traveling guy. I love to travel every single month. Then since 2016, things were going really well. Then it got to a point where the job was gone, the debts were gone, everything. So that's all cool. Then I started promoting opportunities where I had to spend money in paid ads. Then I started to lose some more money in paid ads. Sadly, I just I used to spend like $2,000 to make back 3.5 or something. So that was really uncomfortable. And it just increased more debts a little bit, and I just got fed up. So summer 2016, I found myself this millionaire mentoring program, okay? And that program literally allowed me to learn more about leadership. It allowed me to learn more about how to step into my power, more personal development side, and how to market online using without any paid ads. Imagine marketing a business without paid ads. Imagine the 100% profits that you make. It's a dream. It's a dream, okay? Because most people lose money in paid ads. And I lost a lot of money in paid ads, guys. And literally, when I found this 1K per day Facebook formula in the Millionaire Mentoring, I started applying that. And I was able to make my first $10,000 a month. And then basically from there, I was able to just basically travel the world more, help more people, and basically just kept increasing from there. And it just allowed me to, you know, help more people and attract more people to my business, because I became the attractor factor, as Jennifer just said. I learned some skills and I started teaching that. And then obviously Jennifer, she found myself as well, and she listened to everything I told her. Her life's changed. And from there, you know, July 2017, using the 1K per day formula, I was able to generate $18,000 in a single month, just using the same formula. Since then, I've been traveling a single month, just meeting worldwide celebrity entrepreneurs, just living my dream life, having freedom, doing whatever I want, anytime I want, anytime, any place, any location, without anyone's permission. And this formula and the Millionaire Mentoring has basically completely transformed my life and business right now, and it's allowed me to take my skills to apply it to other ventures. And this month, I've already crossed $20,000 in commissions, and this month, I'm on my way to $50,000 because of what Jennifer is sharing right now. That's exactly what I used. It's changed my life, and this allowed me to develop a lifelong skill. Because when you develop a lifelong skill, guess what happens? You get to write your own paycheck for the rest of your life, and that's what you call freedom.
Amen.
Hey, thank you so much. Oh man, so congratulations. You are rocking it, and I'm so proud of you too.
and a personal note, I want to thank you for helping us and changing our lives.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Making all this possible. Truly.
And guys, I even have thank you, Danny, for coming out. And guys, just to let you know that we can do this anywhere in this world, because I'm going to bring this good friend of mine, Justin, out, because, oh my goodness, he lives in the dream lifestyle down in Ecuador, guys. So come on out, Justin, and tell us a little bit about your story.
All right. Thanks so much, Jennifer. And as you mentioned, this is truly, this is really the best era that we live in. Where can, in the past, you be able to have somebody 9,000 feet high up in the Andes in Ecuador speaking to somebody else in Virginia? You're in Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And speaking to Danny, which is out in the UK. That's truly phenomenal, having all of us here at once, and not only being able to do business, but to be able to build relationships without physically meeting the person, right?
Amen.
So, a little bit about me. I'll start back in the end of 2015. So I originally worked in the corporate world. I went to school as in electronics engineering, and I started working for a couple of major corporations. The first one was Beckman Coulter, and I worked as a field service engineer covering all of northern New England for medical devices. And after that, I ended up working for Qualcomm, working on a brand new display technology. So I was always pretty much a geek and stuff into that. And back at the end of 2015, with Qualcomm, I'll tell you a little bit of the story. So when we actually, I can remember this day, November 20th, we were all pulled into a meeting room, right? And we were just about to launch this new technology to the marketplace. We thought, at least. So we were about to go into the room, and we were thinking we were going to hear great news about the launch. Except what the other thing that we heard was that 95% of us were getting cut, done. We were being left to, So at that rate, I'm sure a lot of you listening could possibly relate to this if you've ever been laid off from any type of career or anything like that. There's no job security when it comes to that, truly. Because when you have somebody controlling your paycheck, it can be taken away truly at any moment. You really need to be able to have your own control on your paycheck and your lifestyle to be able to have security, right? So after that, I really couldn't find any work for many, many months. And I was living off unemployment at that point. I wasn't exactly, in the greatest mood at the time with all that. But, and then I ended up coming down here to Ecuador randomly. I mean, literally randomly. My cousin My cousin invited me down here because he wanted to travel. I had nothing going for me at the time, but I had some money saved up. So I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. Let's go down here. Let's check it out, right? So I came down here and absolutely loved it. Something about the energy up here in the high Andes. It's just, you would have to be here to truly experience it. It's something out of this world. And not to mention, I met my now wife the day before I left back to go to the States. So that's probably a good thing too. But so I decided to sell everything off that I had within the 2 months after I got back from the States, and then moved down here permanently in April of last year. And at that point, I had no idea what the heck I was going to do to make money. I still had money in savings and stuff like that. I started a drone business that lasted for a couple of months, and then just, and it was really getting to the point where I was starting to freak out because the savings were going down. I didn't want to get paid the wage that normally gets paid here in Ecuador, which is about $500 a month. I can't live a lifestyle like that, especially if I want to travel like Danny does. So I had to come up with an alternative. And that's when I ended up going back to the States, and I went to a live event out in London for internet marketers. And actually that is where I first met Danny. We just had a small little conversation about 5 minutes, passed business cards, blah, blah, blah. And then just, actually, I don't think I spoke to him for the rest of the event. But when I got back here, you know, I was still struggling, didn't know what to do with money. Thought I had everything figured out. I tried, you know, regular Facebook advertising with affiliate products, but I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I spent thousands of dollars in ads and trainings and stuff like that. And I think I made a $28 sale, which was kind of a fluke because I never made any more after that. So, you know, I was really struggling. So I saw Danny. I reached out to him because I saw he was having a lot of results with him and his team. And it was, you know, just, you got to let your ego down. I just said, please help me, man. I'm struggling. It's killing me. So I reached out to him, and then eventually became part of the team. And I must tell you guys that it's not, like everybody mentioned, these are strategies that go throughout every part of your business life and everything, because I've been able to use these strategies through different affiliate marketing opportunities, through you know, earning cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Electronium, stuff like that, from learning how to recruit. That is a master in this, no matter what company you belong to, right? So those strategies have been able to help so much from this point, especially with so many opportunities happening right now. I just can't even stand it. So super excited. But I wanted to continue with this presentation that Jennifer is doing right here. Let me just share my screen. And Jennifer, if you could just please let me know once you see it, okay?
Thank you, Justin, for sharing your story, because like I said, it's so true that so many of are facing that laying off and stuff like that. So, but I'll let you take over the screen again.
All right, you see that all right?
I do.
All right, perfect, perfect. So, you know, why Facebook compared to Instagram, Snapchat, anything like this? There are literally over 2 billion active Facebook users, you know, on this platform. There's always engagement. There's always people posting. There's always new people joining, because here's the thing. The internet is becoming more accessible throughout all parts of the world. And I think Facebook is actually trying to help that as well. And, you know, it's a 24-hour business. We can always interact with people. Like, I can interact with Danny. I can interact with Jennifer, people from Australia. It doesn't matter. We can do business online, right? So here are little statistics for you. 5 new profiles on Facebook are created every single second. That is just, I can't even understand that. That's just too much. There's a lot of people in the world, and a lot of them are getting connected on Facebook now. The highest traffic occurs midweek between 1 to 3 p.m. This is probably just people, you know, generally, I would say that's the time where people get off of their lunch break and they just don't really want to go back to work, so they're just kind of flipping through things, right? Thursdays and Fridays, engagement is generally 18% higher. And every 60 seconds on Facebook, 510,000, let me repeat that again, 510,000, 500,000 comments are posted. 293,000 statuses are updated, and 136,000 photos are uploaded. Those are just numbers to me, right? So, you know, everybody, even if you have a Facebook profile, right, that doesn't mean you're going to become the ultimate attractor factor, because, as I said, there's over 2 billion people out there. You have to stand out from the crowd in order to be noticed, right? So in order to truly do that, you need to set up your profile for success, because this is truly your real estate. This is your first impression that people see you as, right? If somebody sees a friend request from you, you know, most people don't just say confirm. They're going to click on your profile. They're going to look at you and be like, oh, who's this person? You know, especially if you didn't send them a message or anything like that. And if they see, you know, your picture with either if you don't have any picture, if you have an avatar on there, or it's far away and blurry, you know, people get a little skeptical. It's true. I mean, I get fake Facebook friend requests 3 or 4 times a day, honestly. So, you know, one of the major things is you really need to post a high quality picture of you smiling, you know, close cropped, as you see right in here, like Jennifer's profile photo right here. And, you know, really good quality, not blurry and anything like that. And as I mentioned, no avatars or anything like that, because people need to see who you are before they accept you, right? And also your Facebook cover photo right up here, right above the profile picture. You know, this is taking a lot of screen space and a lot of real estate on your Facebook page. And one of the things that really sticks out to people. So you should really, you know, you should show how your preferred state of being is. You should either, you know, recommendations as far as putting up positive quotes that, you know, really relate to you, really resonate with you. You can do a collage of pictures with a positive quote next to it. Things like that, things that will see, that'll show your true lifestyle and that will really attract people to you if they resonate with you. And a note about this. So you can create them through, if you don't have Photoshop, you can create them through a website called Canva, CANVA.com, which is pretty much completely free unless you use any custom graphics. And they automatically have the Facebook cover size in there, so it'll always be perfect when you actually upload it. What you can also do is outsource to somebody for like 5, 10, 15 bucks to Fiverr.com, which is FIVERR.com. You know, if you don't have any time, or if you're not very, you know, creative or savvy like that, you can just outsource to somebody that has good reviews. They'll do it for you, like I said, between 5 to 15 bucks, and there you go, done. Next thing. So you want to also fill out your introduction and about section, you know, brief description about, you know, what your values are, you know, who you are, what's your vision, things like that. You can see on the screen here, Jennifer's. She's an entrepreneur, consultant, mentor, and she has a tremendous desire to teach. I already resonate with her right there because I love people that have the entrepreneurial mindset. I love people who mentor and help other people. So, you know, if I wouldn't have known her, I'd be like, okay, this is the person that I want to talk to, right? And also featured photos. So this is one right here. So what you can do is you can add up to 5 featured photos within this section, depending upon how many you add. Jennifer only has 1, so her 1 photo will always fill up that space. Whereas if you have 5 or less, it will automatically resize the photos to all fit within that space right there. All right? And this is also, you know, this is a big part of the real estate as well, because as you can see just on this part of the screen right here, you see the profile photo, the cover photo, and the featured photos right there. So put up your best featured photos that you really love if you're having a good time traveling, everything like that. One of the next big things is, you know, you really have to identify your perfect avatar. And I can't stress this enough, because in the beginning, I honestly never knew what that person was. I know I did the shotgun approach, which is, you know, go for everything within within your site and try and expect them to be a high quality lead or high quality prospect for your business, and that's truly not the case. So who do you truly want to work with? You really need to identify this perfect person, so that way you can laser target only those people that you want to bring into your business, instead of wasting your time on people that you don't think would be fit for your business. So what is their age? Are they a male or female? Where around the world are they living? Are they living in the States? Are they living in Europe, Australia, Ecuador, anything like that? How much money are they making per month? Truly, if you're wanting to be able to make some money, then chances are you probably want to target people that have money to begin with, right? Or else you're kind of at a dead end at that point. And their marital status, are they single? Are they in a relationship? It's complicated. Do they have kids? Do they not have kids? You really need to drill down and write down who your ideal prospect is. Now, what do your product or services solve in your potential customer's life or business? You need to truly target what type of pain you're trying to solve for this person. Because, let's be honest, people. Truly, people obviously care about you, but when you're having this type of conversation, they're more worried about how you can help them, what's causing them pain, not what's causing you pain. How can you help them? That's truly the matter of the fact. So, and where do your customers hang out? Do they hang out in personal development groups like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, Les Brown, or are they into a lot of physical fitness? What are you gonna look in? Herbalife. That's what Herbalife groups, or people that are into supplements and things like that. Or if they're into traveling, then you can find those people in places like Bucket List Travel. And also, what type of content shows you as the knowledgeable leader? You truly need to show yourself as a leader. And one thing Danny always stresses is you need to be the producer and not the consumer. Sure, you can share quotes from somebody else all day long, but what does that really show to your audience? It doesn't take a whole lot to share somebody else's stuff. But if you're producing content that's valuable to people, then you become the leader. And truly, content is king. I cannot stress that enough. This is number one, truly gets people engaging in your page and truly sees you as the leader. Now, why is content king? People truly have a very short attention span and must become interested within 5 to 10 seconds or they'll move on. Literally less than the attention span of a goldfish. That's just the way it's become, because there's so much information out there. So our brains have adapted to quickly decide what is valuable and what's not valuable to us. And we throw things out, if they're not valuable to us, extremely fast. A lot of people, including myself, when they're going through Facebook, we're just scrollers. We just keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling. And if you think about this, what makes you stop scrolling? It's called a pattern interrupt. And this is something that truly catches your eye. It's something that's not like bland, like a lot of the rest of the posts out there or anything like that. It's very intuitive. It's very bright. It's very like, what? Hold on, what was that? And then you have to scroll back and look at it. And now, once you've caught people with that video or that image for the pattern interrupt, now they're actually going to take their time to read what you actually have to say. And when you share great content, people are more willing to not only engage more, right, but they're also going to share it for others to see. So if you really resonate with somebody and they're like, yeah, I like that. So they'll share that, and now you have your exposure to their audience as well. And then if somebody from their audience shares it, then it keeps going further and further and further down the tree, right? All right. And so here are some examples of how you build rapport with prospects without even talking to them. This is literally without even having to send a message to anybody, because relationships are built upon, you know, how many touches you get to somebody. It doesn't have to be a touch like, hey, how's it going, through the message. It can be, you know, having short miniature conversations through your content on your Facebook. One of the big ones is positive quotes. Everybody loves positive quotes, and this is actually a big one that people share. And think about it this way, and I'm sure a lot of you listening can relate. It happens to me every once in a while too. You know, there could be something that you post that could have just been the right thing that somebody needed to hear that day. And it happens to me too. We all have our days, right? We all have our down days and our bad days. And, you know, you will occasionally get comments like, you know, hey, Justin, or hey, Jennifer, or hey, Danny, I really appreciate you for sharing that. Like, I needed to hear this today. You truly never know who's watching, so it's always good to put positive quotes out there, and you could definitely change somebody's states and help them throughout that day. The next is how-tos on marketing. So if you just learn this new strategy about, you know, about Facebook's new algorithm, or how to create Facebook cover photos on canva.com, you know, make a video or something like that for that. Or there's one I just did last week about how to leverage affiliate marketing to just make, you know, random passive income commissions. Well, there's a lot. You don't think that everybody knows what you know. What you need to do is learn it, implement it, and collect some data, and then share your results. There's a lot of people out there that would be dying to learn how you generated 10 leads for your new business, right? Another one is personal adventure. And I've noticed that a lot with this, especially living down here in Ecuador, because a lot of people really want to come here. So showing the adventures of walking around, hiking, going to the waterfalls and places like that, people just love that stuff. They can almost envision themselves being there. And, you know, I would really love for all of you to come down here too and show you around as well. Next thing is comedy. Everybody loves a good laugh. Everybody loves their state change. If they're in a bad mood and they see a funny meme or something like that, they just, you know, everybody loves a good giggle. Controversy. Comedy and controversy are some of the best things to really get your page going again. You know, when there's controversy, especially, you'll always have people with differing opinions, and you know, they may actually fight with each other a little bit, but it creates a lot of engagement in your page, which also helps with the Facebook algorithm, which will show them more of your stuff later on. Piggyback marketing. So this is just basically taking a campaign of something that's going on, like we did a couple weeks ago, the Justice League. And, you know, this is something that a lot of people already know about. It's big in the news, big in the media, and all you're doing is just piggybacking one of their images and using it to your advantage. So again, that's a pattern interrupt. If people love Justice League, then they see a Justice League image, they're like, oh, and then they stop scrolling, and then they read stuff about it. It's actually, you know, it could have been just about our webinar, but they actually took the time to stop and read it. And piggyback marketing is all about using things that are already in the marketplace that you can use. Motivation and inspiration, again, it's kind of related to positive quotes. Everybody, you know, could use a little bit of a boosting throughout the days, right? Entertainment, trivia. This is a big one for engagement as well, because people love giving their opinion and answering questions. This is what Facebook is all about. It's about being social and being engaging. So that'll really bump your numbers up with engagement as well. Social proof of your success, but also your team's success. Everybody loves to see, you know, what's going on in your world, obviously, but they want to see that you're actually getting results. You know, if you show yourself as a leader, but you're not showing that you're getting any results, then, well, that kind of lowers your credibility level a little bit. And also, lastly, value-based webinars, exactly what we're doing right now. You know, this is a free value-based webinar where, you know, we want people to be able to learn these strategies because it can help them within their business to be able to create more leads, to be able to create more sales in their business. This is what it's all about, right? If you have something that somebody could really use in the marketplace, put it on a webinar. Invite a couple of people, you know, have them hang out and chat, and just show them what you have to offer. That shows you that you are the leader. Shows them that you are the leader, excuse me. And also edify the gurus and share their content that will connect you to leadership. Go on their pages, go on Robert Kiyosaki's page, go on Tony Robbins's page, and, you know, leave a comment on one of the posts as far as how you resonate with what they talked about, right? And you'll notice that a lot of people that resonate with you will connect with you, will like your comment, or actually friend request you because you resonate with another. You've already basically made a touch with them. You've already, you know, you already resonate with them to a certain extent, right? And then you can just take it further by bringing them on your page. And also, this just goes a little bit further into building rapport with questions. If you look into here, Darren Little, Millionaire Mentor, he's just talking about, you know, a simple question that anybody can answer. What kind of movies do you prefer? Ones that are 3D or in regular? Again, this is, people love engaging in stuff, right? And then something like this that Jennifer posted right here. Who would like to learn the secret to generating unlimited leads and do it all without paid ads? And she had over 35 likes on that. So obviously it's resonating with the people. So, you know, eventually she's going to see that this post worked because there's data on it. So she'll use the same post again in the future. Maybe she'll have even more likes and people that reach out to her. A couple of tips on really when you should post on Facebook. You should post at least once per day. If you're not posting every day, not only does Facebook's algorithm kind of, you know, boot you for a little bit. I know there was a moment about 2 weeks ago when I was doing some other things of working on the dental clinic here, and I didn't post for a day, and my engagement just totally just killed, right? And not only with the algorithm, but people will be, you know, your page will look dead, right? If they're used to you posting so often, they just don't post. Like, what's going on, right? This is my source of information daily, and if they follow you all the time and you don't have anything on there, then, you know, the chances are gone for you, right? So, and also you should post up to 3 times a day. Don't be too excessive, because then people, they don't even know what to follow anymore, and maybe they'll get annoyed and things like that. And this is three times per day, and this is with images and text. Except for videos or webinars, because you want those things to be able to, you know, be on the top of your page, because if you keep posting, they get lost down the rabbit hole, and the engagement that you expected for your video or your webinar is, well, it doesn't end up what you expected because nobody can see it because it's far down. And have at least a 3-hour interval between the posts. Peak times to post between 8 and 10 a.m. This is between, you know, when people are just getting into work or they just had their breakfast and they don't really want to do work yet. Between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., you know, after somebody's lunch break, they're kind of at 50% because they just had this huge sandwich and they don't really want to work yet, so they're scrolling on Facebook. And also 6 to 8 p.m. So this could be when people are, you know, after dinner, they just tuck their kids into bed. Now they finally have some free time. So these are some really peak times that you want to post. So here's a good daily action plan that you should focus on. You really want to connect and message 25 to 50 quality people per day, not just anyone, but quality people that you think could be a good lead for your business. You want to build rapport and relationship with them through your content and messaging. As I said, you want to do all of your touches can be not just through messaging between, you know, just having a quick, hey, hello, how's it going? What's going on in your world? But also you can touch them through your content, changing their states. You want to post at least 2 to 3 times per day using the RVLT formula, which is results, value, lifestyle, and testimonials. You always want to mix that up. And, as far as business is concerned, you only want to have about 20% business to 80% valuable content or lifestyle content. If you put too much business on there, your page will go flat, people will start unfriending you, and that is not cool. And you want to present your business opportunity at least 5 times per day after your rapport is built. Don't just, hey, how's it going? Pitch. No, don't do that. People reject you. People hate that. I hate that stuff, And again, after rapport is built, but at least 5 times per day, because if you're not showing your business opportunity at all or anything that can help them, then how do you expect to make any money at all if you're not actually asking anybody for the money? It's not going to happen. So at least 5 times per day. So now we're really going to talk about how you can 10x your business and income. This is when it starts to get really deep. You need to get access to a millionaire mentor. Let me repeat that. You need to get access to a millionaire mentor. This is not Tony Robbins unless you want to pay him 40 or 50 grand to spend a weekend with him, right? He's good to learn from, but you need somebody that is going to hold you accountable and also hold your hand. You need a mentor in all aspects of your life, especially with business. I love the way the millionaire mentor, Darren, always put it. He put it as, think of it as you're in the middle of a desert. Everything's nice, and then you find out it's actually a minefield. There's mines scattered everywhere. You could just go by yourself and end up losing a leg or anything like that, right? Or you could go with a minesweeper, which is the mentor, to hold your hand and bring you across. Like, no, don't step there. Step over here. And they're basically your GPS to success and can cut off 3 to 5 years off of your learning curve, because the best, obviously it's good to learn from your mistakes, but the best thing is to learn from somebody that has already made the mistakes, and that is your millionaire mentor. Secondly, you want to plug into a proven system that has paid out over $1.4 million in commissions or any type of high value in commissions. You want to plug into something that already has results. And you want to focus on 2 key areas that hit mass market pain points and whatnot. And actually, Jennifer will go over this next, so I won't go too far over that. You want to be able to provide value on the front. And this goes back to not auto pitching people. You need to provide value that's going to solve somebody's pain. You can put 80% or 90% value and then maybe 10% biz off at the end once you've already built rapport with them and you can show how you solve their pain. And then as I mentioned, you promote your business on the back end, the 10%. You focus on them and their goals. This is what truly matters. It's not what matters about you when you're speaking with them. It's what matters about them. How can you solve their pain? And how you can achieve that. And absolutely no pitching. Stress this again, no pitching. Value on the front end, biz up on the back. All right, Justin, all done here, over and out.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Justin, for sharing with me your story and also helping me out on the presentation. So I'm going to get right back to it. And guys, this is what we're talking about. We want to be able to hit the masses. Or you're able to see that, Justin?
Over and out, all good.
Okay, good. All right. So guys, what are we talking about? What would actually hit the mass market in this industry? Well, we want to focus on the personal development side, plus throw the strategy in here. It is crucial to have these 2 elements so that you can hit every person out there that is in this business. It doesn't matter, again, if you're in health and wellness, affiliate marketing, network marketing, health and wellness, brick and mortar, it doesn't matter, because we focus on the personal development, creating the leader in you to build you up, to give you wings to go further and beyond your ever dreams. And then we have the strategy to actually go along with that personal development that will move you into the 7-figure earner. Okay, so I want to introduce to you this program that will appeal to the masses. Okay, I want to introduce to you the Genesis Education Library. Again, we want to make sure that we cover the personal development side, and then it's all about mindset too. So we want to make sure that you have all of these key elements at your fingertips to provide you every opportunity. So we want you to have the leadership skills. Think outside the box. This is a perfect foundation for you to build yourself on. And the great thing about it, again, is Facebook. We teach Facebook, but these skills can be used in any traffic source that you want to, on or offline too. We also have the email copy that actually sells, the $1 million copy, YouTube marketing mindset. We also have Facebook Blueprint Live, the Empowered Life. I mean, these are material that you get access to as a resale license right to utilize in your business and use personally to grow into your leadership role. I mean, we're talking about 10. Yes.
I think they're having an issue with screen share. Can you stop your screen share and restart it? I got a couple messages.
I got it. Okay, let me do it.
And share it as full screen, not just on the PowerPoint. I think I had that issue too.
Okay. Present to everybody. And let me see if so do you have me now again?
Nope, you're not presenting. You were before. Try it one more time. Present to everybody, and then go on your PowerPoint. Yeah.
Let me try it again. Technology, right?
Always. Well, it's a little scary looking at myself like that.
All right. What about now?
All right. I can see it. Everybody let me know. Let me know in the Facebook chats if you can see it okay.
We're good? I think so.
I believe so.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so now what we're talking about, we want to make sure that you have that proper foundation, okay? And then if you really want to 10x your business, then again, I want to introduce to even further into more personal development and leadership skills, is that I want to introduce the Genesis the Elite, where you will actually have ongoing mentoring on a weekly basis and ongoing. This is not a one-time join and so many weeks and then you're out of the program. This is an ongoing, okay? We focus on the personal development side.
Still having an issue here, Jennifer.
Pardon?
Still having a slight issue. I'm getting messages from people.
Still?
See if you can share, make sure it's sharing with everyone and not just us.
It's saying that it is. You are sharing with everyone.
Everybody's just seeing me for some reason.
Well, let's try it again.
Technology, huh? Present to everyone. Okay. Now click in that.
Back again.
Hold on, I'm waiting to hear from Stacy. let's just keep a pause here just so we know everybody can see this and isn't seeing just my pretty face. All right. Let me check this.
How come you're not coming up? There you go.
Do you see me instead of you?
Nope, they still see me.
Okay, well then why don't you take the
Hold on, let me.
over?
I just turned my webcam off.
Now?
Okay, hold on. Okay, they see you now because I turned my camera off. Okay, so now try sharing your screen again. I'm gonna mute.
Okay, so do you see it?
She's sharing her screen.
Okay, guys, so you get also access to the Legacy series. Okay, you've got Darren Little here. When you're actually, he does sessions for us that when you actually get to watch Darren show his secret sauce of actually imparting his knowledge. He's got over 30 years of this industry. It is life-changing, but he's not the only one in this Legacy series. You've got other 6- and 7-figure earners in here. You've got Ray Higdon. You've got Tracy Walker. Okay, so no screen still.
Having a little technical difficulty.
We're having technical difficulties.
That's what you get when you're in an RV park.
Maybe now we got business.
Hey Jennifer, I can see your screen. It's fine from my side, so I'm not sure about anyone else.
Okay, so you can see the Legacy series?
I can see, yes, that's exactly what I can see now. Like, now I can see your screen.
Okay, fantastic. All right, thank you, Danny. All right, so sorry about that, guys.
Yeah,
So we have technical difficulties, but we are live, so this is what happens. So bear with us. So, guys, the Legacy series is very extensive knowledge that you get to pull from these. These are 6- and 7- and 8-figure earners that are imparting their knowledge onto you, what made them great in their industry. You know, every one of us has a different story that has brought us into this industry, and we all have our own little special sauce. So they're giving you the insider scoop of what's making them great in this industry. And then we've got also Jack Sufelt of the DNA Success, of all of his greatness in this industry. And then, guys, if you've ever watched the series, that is I'm sorry, The Secret is just a great movie, but we even go even further into details and go into the village, because guys, what we're trying to do with all of this goodness that we're providing for you is we are creating your millionaire mindset. So we also know that we are all intertwined. We want to throw in this health and wellness so that you can always be on a health path too, because we understand that the body works where you're all the body, soul, and mind. Your body, spirit, and soul should be all together, and if one of them is out of whack, it affects them all. So we want to have a great foundation for you to work on. Okay, so here's what the smart people actually do. Okay, so we're going to take this strategy and we're going to apply it to Facebook. Okay, this is what the 7-figure earners do. Okay, so they find a way to generate themselves something that pays them out on a daily basis, that they have funding to do whatever they may need. That could be pay bills, that could be run ad budgets, that could be hiring, outsourcing. It could be any of those activities, but they've got to find a way to fund themselves. And this is how we have found to learn from these strategies and apply Facebook to do that possible for us. So when we do generate those sales, then what do? We actually reinvest back into our primary business. We buy those high ticket programs. We buy more events that we go. We add ad budgets back into our business, because that's what happened with me, is that I could not afford to continue paying for ads. But now this strategy is actually helping me fund my high ticket affiliate program, because I am incorporating paid ads into that stream of income that I have. So I'm not risking my own personal capital, because what I produce, I reinvest back into my business.
Amen.
Okay. And then so now as a result, I have multiple streams of income. I have my mentoring stream. We have our affiliate streams. So we've got 4 or 5 different streams of income now coming in to us on a weekly basis. And then also, because of these strategies, will help you rise yourself to the leaderboards, because that's what it all boils down to, guys, is to, if you're involved into whatever company with, is that you want to make it to the leaderboards.
Amen.
How to get ranking. And the great thing about this, guys, is that we don't want to take you away from that company. We want to enhance your skills and your personal development to only make and enhance your business to produce even better.
Amen.
That's how we are producing. This is how we're using this strategy that has generated me. Actually, I did not change my picture. It has generated me $26,000 without a penny on paid ads. Okay. That is life-changing for us. That when we was in our situation.
That's all profit. That's pure profit. There's no cost involved in that other than time.
Other than our time. Okay. So what would it be worth to you guys? Ask yourself if you would be able to, if I would hand over this strategy to you, that I could provide you the exact formula, the exact campaign that has generated me $24,000, but not only me, but it has generated thousands of dollars for everybody else in our company too. How about if I give you Darren's own personal 7-figure formula that we use to recruit easily into any business, any offer in as little as 6 to 45 minutes? How great would that be, right? What about if it is to give you the exact copy so that you too can start depositing $1,000 a day? Even better, what if it was that if I personally mentor you one-on-one, plus a weekly group training where I actually go over in detail the RVLT formula. I mean, show you exactly how to position yourself, how to brand yourself as a leader, and become that attractor factor where people are coming to you for answers and asking you, what are you doing in your business? Okay, what if I actually go even a step further and give you my own back office that I've created for my team, where I have the weekly post recordings, where I have the replays in this. Okay, we actually work with you one-on-one to do this, but we actually show you in this back office how you can actually set your Facebook page up, how to build your audience of your targeted market, the ones that are actually going to be friending you and be interested in your business, how to create that content that will actually pull them in and engage them, and how to actually sponsor more people into any business so that you can start having those $10, $30, $50,000 days not only am I doing that too, but I'm also giving you a magic recruiting script that you have to just follow down the, I mean, all it's laid out to you easily to follow. And even how to build rapport with your prospects without even talking to you. I mean, how much was that worth? That is a bonus worth $5,000 that I freely give you. Not to mention that I also include a funnel that is already ready to go and ready for you to do. So not only do you have access to my back office, but you also even have access to a larger pool of leaders in the Black Ops Underground Marketing Group. This is where Darren Little, our superhero millionaire mentor, is the founder of the Black Ops Underground Marketing. He has been in this for 30 years. He knows his stuff, guys. He is an author, and he's also known as the Quantum Millionaire. I mean, he lays it all out there for us, guys. He is so transparent when it comes to this. It's amazing what he shows to us.
Amen.
So not only do you get millionaire mentoring, again, he does a 4 to 5 hour live mentoring right here, guys, interaction. And he shows us exactly what he is doing to 10x his business. And all we have to do is follow his instructions. He does live recruiting right in front of us. I've seen him literally recruit someone in 6 minutes. It is crazy, guys, when you get to watch this. And that is a $10,000 bonus just for being a part of this program. So again, it's not just me making this kind of money. Okay, we've got Darren Little. He's already made $232,000 since he launched this. We have Emily. She's not even online. She's just applied these strategies to her real estate business and been able to generate over $100,000 in addition commissions on her real estate just by these skills. You've got Mike and Michelle Aldos. There are nomads in a RVID world. They go all over the place.
Yep.
And they're able to make $6,000 in 10 days. With no paid ad, guys. And then Charlene has done, actually, she's done over $100,000 in 6 months. It's amazing. And then, of course, you've heard from Danny and his amazing story. I mean, this guy's, it's not just us. It could be your too. So how would that feel if, would it be like this? Wouldn't it be great to open your doors, open up your Facebook every morning and have 25 to 60 high quality people to talk to you about your business, to learn exactly how to recruit people effortlessly into your business? How much would that be worth to you? Ask yourself that. So here's what it is. This is what you get to be part of Millionaire Mentoring. You get the Genesis resale license right for $99. Or $299 for the entire year. Save yourself $100 if you want to. It's well worth the investment. You also get access to that Genesis library, the elite library that's got all of that great information that you get to use to personally grow into your greatness. You get live mentoring weekly, ongoing weekly mentoring with me, that I get to impart my knowledge onto my students every week, is worth $2,000. The inspiring members area that I created is worth $4,000, and then the high converting funnel is worth another $1,000. So that's a $5,000 bonus for just being this. And then the millionaire mentoring, when you actually get to watch Darren. So I mean, that's $18,000 worth of value, guys, that is laid out to there. But you know what? I can't charge you that.
Why not?
Because this stuff is so valuable that I'm not going to charge you that. You know, what if you could start making $1,000 deposits, just like I did just a few days ago, and I had a $3,000 day. it's well worth the 18,000, over the 18,000. But that's not what we're going to charge you. It's only to get started right now is $1,149 to be able to start earning those $3,000, those $1,000, those $10,000 months. Okay. So if you're ready to get started, I want you to go ahead and click that button and get back with people that have invited you here. Because, guys, I want to even go a little step further, because it is imperative that I want you to understand this knowledge, guys, because I am only taking 10 more students right now. And if you are one of my 10 students, this is the deal that I want to make y'all right now. If you take action within the next 48 hours, I'm going to throw in 3 hours of a super Saturday specifically for you, my students that come on board, because I want to make sure that I can impart everything that Darren has gave to us onto you, to make sure that you understand all the ins and outs, the RVLT, how to do every single thing that we're talking about. That right there is priceless, guys.
It is. It absolutely is. You know, the one thing I do want to say about this program, I mean, Jennifer, I've watched her grow over the years, and we struggled for a long time. And once she joined this mentorship program, I got to tell you, it's changed our lives. I mean, I've been with this woman 28 years, and I've watched her change a lot over the year, and I watched her take on challenges that nobody else would take on. And when she took this on, she really wanted to be successful. And I know there's a lot of you out there that really, you see that horizon, and you see everything that you want, and you just don't know how to get there. Well, that was Jennifer. And it was difficult watching her. She was doing all this, struggling. But when she got into this mentorship program, it was like a light bulb went off. This is what we've been looking for. And now, because she's been able to turn everything around on both of our businesses and really start making money, I've seen her, not just her life change, but I've seen her change other people's lives. I'm going to tell you something. That's the best feeling in the world, when you get one of your students that starts making money. I mean, like Jeff, in 4 days, starts making money, and it's like, whoa, their whole attitude changes. It's like now their life's changed. That in itself is worth more than all the money you could ever pay. I'm telling you right now, to watch people's lives change. And here's another thing. She told you it was $1,149 to get started. There's no recurring charge. Once you pay that initial fee, other than the $99 every 3 months, there's no upsells. There's no upsells. And not only that, you're going to make your money back. Your first 2 sales, you made your money back. You're in the clear. We've made $26,000. We're now traveling in our RV.
Yes.
We're doing what we wanted to do. We've always wanted to do this, is to get in our RV and just go. We were going to stay here for about 2 days. We've been here like 5 days because we really like it. Because what do we have to do? All we have to do is just do our business and go and enjoy ourselves. I want the same thing for you.
We want.
I really do. I'm gonna tell you, I really do. I want you to be out here on the road with us, or if it's on the beach, you want be on the beach.
You have the ability to choose, as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, guys. I mean, that's all we're doing. We're doing this. And if you want something that is laid out to you, all you got to do is plug in. If you're hitting, if you're ready and you're sick and tired of struggling,
yes,
finally, let's start this new year of 2018 with a blast, guys. This is the way that you can do this. So I want to invite y'all to click that button below, get you started. Again, in the next 48 hours, guys, I'm only taking 10. Once it's full, I can't take any more. My time, I want to do as much as I can with my students that take action, that are serious right now to make a difference right now in your life, not tomorrow, but right now. If you start applying these strategies, you can get a kickstart for the next year. So I challenge you guys to come on board. Get back with the person that invited you, or reach out to me or Justin or Danny. Any of us will be happy to plug you into this system, because we know, guys, it works. It works.
Look, I know you hear from all kinds of people, you know, this system works. It does. It works. Okay. And we don't spend any money to make money. We just spend a little time. I'm excited for y'all. I really am. I'm excited for y'all because you're about to come into something that we already know and love.
So guys, again, I want to thank y'all again for joining me. We've run over a little time.
Yeah.
We've been a little long-winded tonight, but again, guys, get back with the people that invited you. I mean, we look forward, and my Super Saturday applies to them too. You get joined, whoever invited you, just let them know that it's part of the deal, and you will be invited for that Super Saturday, because I want you to be successful. That's the reason why we go far and above, because we want you to be successful. All right, guys?
Don't miss the Super Saturdays. You're going to love that.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much, Danny. Justin, thank y'all so much for coming on and sharing your story, guys.
We're going to get down to Ecuador someday, real soon.
All right, we'll see you soon. It's the rainy season, but we'll see you.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate your time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.